welcome back to the channel. We are headed to weigh the car. Now the last time I weighed the car weighed 3760, and that was with the stock SVT performance package wheels and the stock drive shaft. Since then we have put the one-piece aluminum DSS drive shaft in, and we have put the Weld RTS wheels on that we use at the drag strip. So I told you that I was going to get a weight of the car once I got the drag set up on the car and the drive shaft in, so we could see the difference between the before and after. So that is where we're headed right now. So we got the car weighed. I'm gonna pull around, get out of everybody's way, and then we'll look at it and talk about it. I'm actually at a different spot this time. It's actually closer to where I live than the other spot is. But it's still a cat scale, so same thing. All right, so we got the car weighed, and it weighs 3680, and that is with almost half a tank gas, so a little more fuel than we had last time. Last time we had right around a quarter. This time we have right at a half a tank of fuel. This is probably where I'm going to be running the car at the track. I actually was running 3/4 of a tank of fuel last time. Now you put me in the car, and then you're gonna have, yeah, I need to lose some weight. So the car will weigh 3875 with me in the car. So that's not horrible. That's not horrible at all. And if I lose a little weight, that can even go down. All right, so the car weighs 3680, and that is, for right now, that is the race weight that I will have. 3680 plus me in it, you're looking around 3875. So not bad at all. You know, the 17 California Special was right at 4,000 pounds with me in it. So, you know, we're 125 pounds lighter in this car. And so as soon as we get to the similar horsepower, this car's going to be moving down the track, and I cannot wait for that. However, like I said, we're going to take it as bad as I want to go ahead and throw that 265 TVS on now. I'm going to take it in steps to show you guys exactly what it can do, and at the same time I do kind of want to progress with the car, but at the same time I am getting antsy to have that power that I had back. I was, you know, a little over 670 to the wheel, and I'm looking to get that back. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get the pulley and get it on here and get it tuned. I've got to hurry up and do that, so I've got to do it before Takeover. So we're looking at a couple weeks. I've got to have this thing pulleyed and tuned. So I'm gonna go ahead and order the 2.5 pulley with the idler and everything from BMP. Get that in, get it on the car, and get it ready to roll. One other thing I want to talk to everyone about is, as you know, Ford Takeover is May the 4th here in Jackson, Tennessee at the Jackson Dragway, and it is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. But what I want to talk to you guys about is the Ford versus the World. Now, I've talked about this in another video, but some things have changed with it. Now, Ford versus the World will be from 5 o'clock on. Ford Takeover ends at 4. For those of you that want to stay, can stay inside the gates. But it gives a chance for everybody that doesn't want to stay to clear out, and before everybody else starts pouring in. But before, I had put some rules in place. Basically, I was wanting just true street cars, and I'd put a decent amount of rules in place to assure that we were going to have street cars in there. Since then, a lot of people have reached out to me, and with some concerns, you know, a lot of the manual guys have contacted me and said, you know what, I want to be able to run a bias ply. at the drag strip, and I understand why. As you know, I have a manual. I've had other manuals, and I usually run bias plies on them, and my autos I run radials. So at first I was going to do, okay, let the manuals run bias ply, let the automatics run radials, and then I decided, you know what, why don't we just let everybody run what they want to run? So guys, I have lifted a lot of the rules. Basically, if you consider your car a street car, bring it in. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what a street car is and is not. I'm basically going to let everybody decide what a street car is. And you can run any tire. I'm taking the tire roll away. You can run any tire you want. You come out there and you run. There's gonna be no money on the line. So you know, there's no reason to sit here and enforce a bunch of rules. So basically, guys, run what you brung. You bring it, you run it, but there are going to be some fast street cars there. So like I said, bring it in, run what you brung, and let's have some fun. That's what it's all about. You know, because like as I said in other videos, the reason I made Ford versus the World after Ford Takeover is there's usually an event, a race or some kind after Ford Takeover ends. And if you're like me, I like running my car in the evening hours as it starts cooling off anyway. So I got to thinking about it, and last year I had a lot of people contact me and was asking me why didn't we allow other vehicles in besides Ford to the Ford Takeover, and you know, to race against the Fords. And so me and Caleb was talking. I was like, you know what, this would be a good chance to have an event after Ford Takeover and let the Ford guys stay over that want to race, stay over, and then let the other guys come in, Chevy, Dodges, imports, whatever the case may be. So that's why I created Ford versus the World. But like I said, at first we was wanting just pure street cars, like a true street car type deal, and some rules laid in place, and it just got down to, you know, everybody kept asking, well, what about this? Well, my car's a street car, but you know, this. And so that's why I said, you know what, forget it, run what you brung, bring it in, race it, and let's have some fun, because that's what it's all about, guys. I just want to have some fun, and that's it. So highly looking forward to it. Also, I have ordered some shirts for Ford Takeover, and they will be there at Ford Takeover. Just my ones that has Speed Addict 731, and then the saying on the back, I'll throw a picture up right here. I did kind of tweak the design on it when I ordered them. I have been letting people order them off Teespring, but I wanted some shirts at the event. I've been asked if I would have some there, so I went ahead and ordered some shirts for the event. And then after the event, whatever doesn't sell, I'll be selling, and I'll let you guys know then. But I will have the shirts at Ford Takeover, and I'm looking at a couple other things, but I'm not sure what's going to go on with that stuff. But anyway, guys, a lot of stuff going on. Ford Takeover, Ford versus the World, and don't forget, the Friday night before, May the 3rd at 6 p.m. we will be having a pre-meet here in Jackson, Tennessee. So for those of you coming in the night before, get a hold of me. You know, I'll have the details ironed out before. Me and Caleb will have the details ironed out before the Ford Takeover event for the pre-meet. Let you guys know the location, everything like that. So if you're not on my Instagram, jump on my Instagram at SpeedAddict731. Follow me on there. Some stuff that I'll post on there that won't make it into a video and things like that. But anyway, guys, enough rambling. I'm going to end this video. Stay tuned. I'm going to throw in some clips that from Friday night at the drag strip. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time.